So what are the languages that are used here at the front end for designing your website? So at the front end, we have first and foremost your HTML that you will be learning in this course into detailing. HTML first of all stands for hypertext markup language. So it is one of the markup language used as a front-end language for designing your websites. Okay. So here it's a combination of hypertext and markup, and it will also define the linking between the web pages. And markup language is used to define the textual documentation within the tag. As you might have, if you did not know about this language, you will be learning in the few slides upcoming few slides, where each and every information is secured in the tags there, right? So we will be designing the web pages with the help of the tags that will be used by this HTML. Okay, that is the process of designing the web page of this language, and we will be collaborating this information such that we will be linking the web pages and as well as the documentation of it through a structured process, okay, for designing your web pages. We will be seeing few of the examples as well. Now, another part that will be used as your CSS. C stands for cascading, S stands for style, another S stands for sheet. Cascading style sheet is an abbreviation of it. Fondly referred to as CSS, we are mostly familiar with the term called as CSS there. Okay, it's simply designed language intended to simplify the process of making the web pages presentable. Example, you have designed a simple web page to display a hello world message to your browser. So now that is a simple textual content. You want to make it more attractive, right? So to make that content more attractive with so few of the colorings, we can say background effect, foreground effects and all, those effects are the making the presentable page will be done by your CSS. Okay. So CSS will apply the styles to the web pages where it will allow the HTML pages to interact with it independently. Next, very commonly used scripting language is your JavaScript, where you will be making a magic upon your websites. Example, you might have been visited so many websites, yes or no? So you few of the websites will be uh, blinking, highlighting few of the terms, right? So that is a kind of highlightation so that they can grasp the attention of the user. So that attention and all, so to create certain magics upon the browser, we will be making use of the JavaScript. It's one of the commonly used scripting language for designing the websites. For enhancing the functionalities of the websites, mostly it will be used in many of the websites as well as in the gaming technology, where various other softwares will also be used along with it. Next, AJAX. Its abbreviation or an acronym for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Combination of 2 to 3 forms together. Okay. Here A stands for asynchronous, JA stands for JavaScript, X stands for XML. XML is an extension of your HTML, okay, extensible markup language, that is. JavaScript, as I told you, it's an scripting language that's commonly used for making the effective web pages and the websites. Asynchronous in the sense where we are adding few more additional features. When we combine these two together, we are going to fetch another useful platform of the front-end language, that is your Ajax. And it is used to communicate with the server without refreshing the web pages and thus increasing the user experience and the better performance. Yes. For example, you want to make your websites or the web pages more user-friendly, more interactive and high performance rate. That time we will be making use of this Ajax. There are many other languages available. You can see here, whatever the other languages are there. Django is there, Python is there, and additional to JavaScript, we have React also. So all these are the additional frameworks we can say that will be used in designing your websites or the web development. So whatever we have seen so far, that is your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Ajax. These are the various languages that will be helping us to design the websites at the front end. In front end, we use all these languages. Back end, we have other source of languages. We are not going into the detailing about the back end. We are, for this course, you are learning about mostly about the HTML. Now, let's discuss about the protocols. What are the various protocols that will be helping us to design our websites for making the communication over the internet? First and foremost is your HTTP, what that stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is designed for enabling the communication between the client and the server. So this is one of the protocol that's helping the interaction between the client and the server. HTTP works as a request and response protocol. When the client, you have seen in my previous slide how the client is requesting and how it is getting responded, okay, through the server. So this client and server communication will take place upon the browser and with the help of the protocol called as HTTP. And there are so many other protocols available such as TCP/IP, UDP, FTP, SMTP, SOAP. So all these are also various protocols that will be helping us to communicate between the client and the server over the internet, or you can also call it as web. Now, let's begin with the term called as HTML. As I was telling you, you will be learning the whole and soul detailing of this subject into it, right? So HTML is your hypertext markup language. It's a markup language that helps you to learn the features of how to design the website and the web pages. So basically, it's a standard markup language for creating the web pages that describes the structure of the web page, and it also consists of a series of comments, series of elements into it. And HTML elements tells the browser how to display the content. So how and what is HTML? You are understanding the terminology of it over here. So we are having so many other elements such as labeling of it and how to write anything onto the any text, how to display onto the website, an image, how to design, how to display onto the website, how to link one web page to the other. Everything, all sorts of the elements are being available here in this HTML, and everything is in between the tags. So tags will help you to give the content to the user. In between the tags, whatever the content is there, it will be available to the user onto the website. So let's discuss about the tags over here now. What is a tag basically? Tags are the building blocks of HTML without which you cannot create the website. Tags are very, very important in HTML. So if at all you are learning the course of HTML, you must be familiar with the tags that are available into it. Okay. So what are these tags? So they are acting as a container that will hold the content of the website, I can say, right? For example, I'll take the example of a glass. Glass is what? A container that is containing the liquid that is available inside it. It can be a water, it can be a milk, or it can be any juice, right? Similarly, what are these tags? These are nothing but the containers that will contain the content of the website. Are you getting my point? Okay. It's a container that is storing the content of the website into it. For example, if at all you want to display any of the text, we have certain tags for it. If at all you want to display an image, you have certain tags for it. If at all you want to interact between the two web pages, we have the tags for it. So what is a tag over here? It is acting as a container for storing the content of it. Let me display you an example. This is a container. A bottle is a container in which whatever the liquid is there, that is available, or the content of this bottle, we can say. Similarly are the tags of your HTML. Okay. The tags will help you maintain the content of your websites. So what are these tags? Each of the tag is having certain purpose, we can say. Okay, each tag is specifically meant for its own purpose. It has its own features, it has its own usage, how it should be used, when it should be used. You will be learning in the coming few slides. Now, HTML tags are always enclosed in the angular brackets, we can see. You can see this is your angular bracket. So whatever your tag you're using, it will be in between these angular tags. So opening and the closing of the tag will be important for you. So there will be a tag which will be having both the opening and the closing of the tag. And there are few tags that are having only the opening tags but no closing tags for it. So here you will be getting to understand what are the different types of tags that are available in HTML and how they are in use. So let us see the various types of the tags that are available in your HTML. There are two types basically, paired tags and unpaired tags. By the term only you are able to understand what is a paired tag, which will having both the pairs of opening and ending tag. Okay, it will having the pair of both the opening and the ending of the tag, and unpaired tags which will have only the content of opening where closing is not available. Few of the examples are here. If you see this P tag is representing the paragraph tag. So whatever the paragraph you will be writing, it will be in between the opening and the closing tag. So you can see whatever the tag it is, the same opening and the closing tag will be there. In the closing, it will be prefixed with a slash over here. That represents the closing of the tag, and the opening tag is simply like this. Okay, so what you have seen here, as specified for the names, these tags come in pairs, which means these tags contain opening and as well as the closing tags, as I told you in my explanation. So this paragraph tag is in one of the example for the paired tags. Now coming to the unpaired tags, you can see here, for example, IMG. It's a tag used for the images. If at all you want to display an image, you will be using the IMG tag. If at all you want to break a line, BR tag is used over there, which are unpaired. That means only the opening of it is available, but no closing tag is available for it. So these are the two types of the tags that are available in your HTML. One of it is paired tags, the other is unpaired tags. Hope it is clear to you. You will be seeing into detailing of it when we are executing the code. Now, formatting HTML tags. By the term formatting, what is the term called as formatting is changes. Whatever changes you want to make onto your websites or the web pages, the tags that we will be using, they are called as your formatting tags. Formatting, basically we will be applying upon the text. Okay, so these are basic formatting tags. B stands for the bold tag. If at all the content of the text you want to display it to be in the bold, so B tag will be used. I stands for italicize. If at all you want to make the style of the text in italic format, you will be using it as italicize. U is for underlining of any text. If at all you want to underline any of the content, you have seen so many underlinings in my slides, so that will be done. These are the slides, but the content of the web page will be a different part. So you will be seeing it when the execution will be done upon it. And S stands for striking of the text. If at all you want to strike off any of the text and you want to display it onto the website, it will be done by using the S tag. So these are few of the formatting tags that I have listed here. Why are they used? They are used for making the pages much more attractive and interactive. Okay, insightfulness. For example, you're designing a web page for your school or a college. Title, school name should be bold and it should be in a colorful way. And the respective detailings into some different textual formats. That time you will be making use of this tags. Next, apart from the formatting tags, what all we use? We will be using the size of the text, color of the text, alignment. You can see the alignment of this slide is towards the right hand side. Okay, such way only we will be aligning our text even in our websites, where we want to align the text, how it should, how, what should be the color of it, what is the size of the font, etc., etc. All the detailing of the web page will be done. Aim is to make the web page more attractive. Okay, more insightfulness we will be creating out of it. Next, font size HTML tags. Yeah, so for making the font size, we are having so many HTML tags. We can say that will be from H1 to H6 basically. H1 stands for the biggest size of the text for formatting. You will be seeing it in the execution of the code. Now, rather than using H1, H2, H3 and so on till H6, you can even apply it by using the font size. If at all you want to display the size of the font, you can mention it manually by using the font as the tag. We are having a separate tag for formatting the text by using the font. In that you are having an attribute called as size, where you can give its value as 4. And we even have its paired tag, that is closing of this font. Similarly, color of it, you can even mention the color. This is also one of the attribute of the font. Whichever color you want to mention, you can mention that particular color, and that will be, the text will be displayed in the blue color. Rather than using directly the name of the color, you can even go with the hexadecimal code of the color. So where the color will also be indicating with the help of the hexadecimal code. So you can use either the hexadecimal code for mentioning the color or directly the name. Both are acceptable.